Imagine this. You're scrolling through your phone right now and you see news about corruption in government. Another story about Filipinos working abroad, separated from their families. A debate about our national identity. And you think, what does a man who died 1896 have to do with any of this? Everything. Rizal cannot and should not be made obsolete. Not because we're stuck in the past, but because the very problems he fought against are still alive today. Rizal becomes obsolete only when the conditions that made him necessary disappear. And friends, those conditions haven't disappeared. They have evolved. He wasn't just fighting Spanish colonialism, he was fighting something deeper: ignorance, injustice, and the surrender of critical thinking. And these battles, they're not over yet. The fight for education continues. Rizal wrote that the youth is the hope of the fatherland. But look at our reality today. We still struggle with education inequality, students in remote areas lack resources, brain drain continues as our best minds leave for opportunities abroad. Rizal's call for accessible equality education isn't obsolete, it's unfinished business. The battle against oppression has simply changed uniforms. Rizal fought Spanish PRs who abused powers. Today, we face different forms: corruption that steals from the poor, systems that favor the powerful, and misinformation that clouds the truth. When Rizal wrote, I want to show those who deny us patriotism that we know how to die for our duty and our beliefs, he was teaching us to stand for truth, regardless of the cost. That lesson isn't outdated when we still need whistleblowers and truth tellers. And consider this: Rizal's weapon was the pen, not the sword. In our age of social media and fake news and digital discourse, his method is more relevant than ever. He proved that ideas, carefully articulated and widely shared, can transform nations. Every tweet calling out injustice, every blog post demanding accountability, and every video exposing truth, these are results not limited here for the digital age. So, is this what this means for you? We honor Rizal not by building monuments, but by embodying his principles. When you educate yourselves and others, you make his dream real. When you speak truth to power, you wield his pen. And when you refuse to accept injustice as normal, you live his patriotism. Constantino was right that we shouldn't worship Rizal as an untouchable saint. But we shouldn't discard him either. Rizal isn't a finished solution, he's a continuing challenge. Rizal will be obsolete when every Filipino has equal access to education, when corruption is the exception, not the norm, and when we build the Philippines he dreamed of. Until that day, Rizal isn't obsolete, he's unfinished, and that work is ours to complete. So the question isn't, can we make Rizal obsolete? It's, are we brave enough to finish what is started? And that's all. Thank you.